This is another Genesis Farm from the Morristown group video talking to you about food. When we last had a video, we had just gotten our farm share, and I talked about grating vegetables to make a salad. So I just wanted to show you a salad that I made. I don't know if you can see it. It's full of carrots and one of the winter radishes, apple, because I like a little bit. Remember, the winter radishes have a little bit of zinc to them, and so the apple kind of balances off with a little bit of sweet, so it makes for a nice combination. And then I put in with it the Wild Planet albacore tuna in water that you can get at Costco. And now I'm going to take more of the kale. Remember we talked about kale, talking about some of the things you could do with it. I've already made 3 other salads. I've made like a scrambled eggs with it, where I cut it up and cooked it with some other vegetables and scrambled it with eggs. And I did one other thing with it. So this is now my 4th salad out of my farm share. I'm going to take the leaves. You can see how there's like a bigger part and then there's these small bits. So I'm going to tear it off from the small bits first and put it on my plate until I get to the point where it's just the big piece. And I'm just going to break that whole thing off. Some people eat the stems. When they get to be bigger, I just put them in the compost. And I'm going to do that and fill up my plate. And then now some people are afraid to eat kale straight, but I'm going to show you the trick. So it's really, I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, but a lot of times people would yell at you for playing with your food. Well, one of the things that kale is good for is allowing you to have that inner child and let you play with your food, because one of the things that makes kale very easy to eat is if you play with it, if you give it a massage, if you show it some love, and which is what we're going to do. And I'm going to show you in just a moment how you can do that. So first I'm just cleaning off these pieces, taking off the small pieces until I get to a place where there's no more small pieces, and I rip the other part off. You can tear the bigger piece if you want. And I'm getting to the end here, and I'm going to show you what my plate looks like in a second. You can see how much kale it looks like is on my plate. And let's see if you can see it. So here is a plate full of kale, right? That seems like a lot of kale. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil on it, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt on it. And I'm going to grate on it. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to lower this camera down so that hopefully you can see this. Let's see if I can angle it in such a way that you can see. I'm going to now start giving my kale a massage, and you're going to see it get reduced. But the reason you do this, because it makes it very tender. It breaks down, I guess, the cellulose that's in the leaves, and it makes it much easier to eat in a salad. And also it doesn't make it look like it's like you're eating such a huge amount of greens, but you're still getting those greens. So I don't know how often you get to do this. You get to play with your food like this. It's kind of fun. It gets in your hands. You can also, if you want, you can put a little lemon juice on there. You can put a little vinegar. Since I'm going to be putting tuna salad on it, I'm not going to put a lot of additives on there. I'm just going to keep playing with it till it's really looks nice and soft and much reduced. You see it getting smaller somehow because it's softer. That's the only reason it's not, I mean, it's not going anywhere. There's no juices coming out of it. It's not like you're actually making it smaller. It's just because it's getting softer, it's going to fall on your plate. And it has a really nice feel in your hands, kind of like if you're playing with a very soft clay, or if you're someone who likes to bake bread. So you can just kind of mush it around like this. I might squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on there when I'm done, because I do like lemon juice and tuna. But I think that's probably enough. Oop, I got it. Of course, I washed my hands before I did this. But with the virus, we're all washing our hands. But look how much less is on that plate. It looks like a much smaller amount. It's not really smaller, it's very soft. And because it's so soft, it makes it fall and it reduces on the plate. And really it makes it about as soft as lettuce. So it makes a very nice bed for the tuna. Let me just squeeze. I have a little bit of lemon left in here. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on here. I'm going to wash my hands again. Then I'm going to plop some of this tuna salad right on there. Again, it has winter radish, carrot, a little bit of an apple. This is about 1.5 carrots, a little less than 2 carrots. It's 3 cans of the tuna. It was 1 big radish. I also had some celery in here left from Passover, so I put in some celery. And there you have, a beautiful dinner. Hope it won't slide off my plate. Beautiful dinner, ready to eat. And most of it from the farm. Talk to you soon. Whoops. Bye.